Hello everyone, welcome back. I turned 31 and I have some life lessons during all these years, so I'd love to share them with you. If you guys are interested, keep watching. So yes, the first lesson is that age is just a number. Turning 31 does not mean that I would get up one day and I'd become more wise and anything like that. It is just a chronological number that now I think I am attached with for another year. Yes, after that I'll be 32. I still remember when I was a kid, and if I did see a girl who was about 25 plus, I would expect her to be so much wiser and her life being sorted. But well, here I am. Not any, like I wouldn't say I am the most wisest person, but yes, I think wisdom has come with age. The next is to listen to my mom. There is no doubt about this now. My mom is always right. Whatever she says, Mom, if you're watching this, you are always right. The third one is to work hard and also work smart, because working hard doesn't get you to the results you want. You have to be smart enough to see what is your interest, what do you want in life, instead of just following the crowd and making a niche there. But if you do work smart, if you do the things that you like, you are going to get what you want in life. The next one is to read more. Now, reading has literally kind of changed my life. Throughout my life, I have just studied for my studies, for my professional work, like mostly medical. And I don't think so I have ever even bought a book by myself. I had never bought a book by myself and to read. But now when I have most of the things sorted, I do make an intuitive action of going buying a book that is, and I gravitate towards a self-help book, and this has changed my life. So reading more is critical. The next is to travel more, because traveling makes you see new places, try new things, try new food, watching things that you had probably just not even imagined existed. So and seeing nature at its best, it is so beautiful. Meeting people who do not think like you can either enhance the quality of your life, or I think you can also be a giver and a taker in this one. The next is to eat and nourish well. I have had and ate anything that I wanted to in my past life, but eating well and nourishing your body is the most important thing I can do for myself, because eating junk does feel like crap afterwards, and eating something wholesome, eating greens, is definitely not the most yummiest thing, but after having that I feel more energized and I feel light as compared to eating junk and sitting like a potato. The next one is to not try to change yourself for anyone. It could be your life partner, it could be a friend, and anyone in your relationship. We are all human beings and we all have some negatives, so do not mind changing your negatives for a better relationship. But changing your identity as who you are just for someone else, don't do that. Lesson number 8 is to understand that everything changes. No time remains the same, good or bad. if you are stuck in a situation, I have been there, you will get out of it. Make your effort and everything will fall into place. So no time, good or bad, nothing lasts forever. Time will change. The next one is to understand that if you vision your future, you can dream it. This is very crucial because we normally think of a mediocre or a sedentary life, but knowing your goals and knowing the type of life you want, and if you envision it, you can definitely get there. Lesson number 10 is to understand your body when it needs to be reset and recharged. I normally do this on a Sunday where me and my husband, we tend to go to probably a book cafe or places like that. My personal favorite is Bahari Sons Booksellers, which is near DLF Saket. You can find anything, there'll be so many around wherever you live. So we just go there and take a book, read it, or maybe talk a little. But this is the time when you are spending time with yourself, understanding what you want and what your body needs. Lesson number 11 is to not think of what people think for you. It is not your job to be liked or disliked by anyone but yourself. If you are happy with yourself, then there is no point of changing yourself for anyone. They should like you for who you are and for who you are as an original person. So do not try to change yourself, and do not try to change or buy things for the people you don't like to be one of those. Understand yourself, do what you like for yourself. Lesson number 12 is to prioritize yourself over everyone, and it is not being selfish, it is an act of self-care. If there is something that you do not want to do, if there is a place where you do not want to go, have the guts to say a no. I'm sorry. Have the guts to say a no in a very genuine manner. Just say, I would love to, but I'm occupied. I would love to, but I am I have some time that I have to give to myself. So people who can understand, good. People who cannot understand, it's totally okay. Many people won't even care, so don't bother that. Lesson number 13 is to speak your heart out. Whenever you are asked what you want and what you think about something, do not forget to speak your heart out instead of what the other person expects you to speak or hear from you. So be there, speak your heart out, because your suggestion might mean the world to someone else. Lesson number 14 is to understand that exercise is key. I have been there on and off, doing the best I can, to sometimes being a sloth, not doing anything. So exercising and sweat you get, and those feel good hormones, that makes my day. Lesson number 15 is that I have understood that health is wealth. This is coming from a person who had trouble breathing, and finding a person who can treat you holistically is a boon in itself. So thank you so much, Tarika Ahuja, for treating me, for making me so much better. For people who have asthma, I am going to link her email ID down below. If you know, or if you are suffering from it, she is going to make you better. Lesson number 16 is that meditation increases patience. I have stopped overthinking because I started to meditate. Lesson number 17 is to dream big. Living in the same mediocrity and living in the same circle of life is utterly boring. So be adventurous, dream big, reach for the stars. Lesson number 18 is to give yourself some time in the day. I have worked early mornings to late evenings and then coming back home and still be working. I have learned that giving myself at least 20 to 30 minutes time in a day has given me more motivation to work, and because if I don't feel recharged, if I don't feel reconnected with myself, I end up not being productive. Lesson number 19 is to respect the pace you are growing in. Seeing successful and people who have grown and reached a particular level is very, very inspiring, but do not overwhelm yourself with their success. Getting inspired from them is the way to go, but do not think of yourself as any less and do not feel insecure. Rather, take inspiration and keep doing your hard work. Lesson number 20 is that self-care is most important. Take time for yourself for anything that you like to do. For me, it is yoga. If I do yoga, suddenly my mood just uplifts. It's not something that is very hard. I get on the mat and after even 15 or 20 minutes of a session, I feel so much better. I feel like smiling, I feel lively, I'm like running around. It's so much better if you take care of yourself, because you are the most important person in your life. Lesson number 21 is that you cannot make everyone happy, because it's not your job. You have to have certain responsibilities to fulfill, but it's not your job to make everyone in your life happy. So don't be a people pleaser, just be who you are. Lesson number 22 is to have a helping hand. If I can, I would always try and help someone. It could be professional, it could be work related, it could be health related. If there is something that I know and if anyone asks me, if I have the entire knowledge for it, I will definitely help someone. Lesson number 23 is finding inspiration. Inspiration can be anything that you inspire to be. When I was younger, I can remember I would go to some expensive store and I would be inspired for buying a Louis Vuitton bag or anything like that. And now coming to a point where I luckily and thankfully can afford anything that I want, but I am gravitating towards being a better person, being a more helping person to people that I can be, and this is all via reading a lot of books. Currently what I'm reading is Good Life, Good Vibes, which really inspires me to become a better person, take care of myself, take care of my relationships, and being a true version of who I really am. So that is what has inspired me. Lesson number 24 is being closer to your parents as much as you can. When we are growing, even they are getting old. So spend time with them, spend as much time as you can. Being around your siblings, that is pure gold. Spend as much as time as you can with your parents. Lesson number 25 is learning to apologize. It's totally okay to say sorry. Feel it and forget it. Do not repeat the mistake again. Lesson number 26 is that whenever you are talking to someone, choose your words very wisely, because you never know what the other person might be going through. So choose the words that have good vibes, and if you can, try to ease the pain of people who come to you, and do not create a harmful relationship with anyone. Lesson number 27 is that making to-do list has worked wonders for me. If I do not make a to-do list, I end up getting nothing done. So that has worked wonders for me. I still make it the first thing I do in the morning is make that, so that I'm aware of what I am going to do. Lesson number 28 is remove negative people from your life, offline and online. Unfriending someone, befriending someone else, it's as important as removing that person from your current practical life as well. So do that, and you will actually remove a lot of toxicity from your life. Lesson number 29 is intermittent fasting. I tried intermittent fasting and it has worked wonders for me. I tried Dr. Eric Berg's intermittent fasting and I love it. I love how my body feels. I love being light, and I love it. It's just really nice. If you haven't tried, give it a try. If you don't like it, it's totally okay. You can come back to whatever you want. Lesson number 31 is to smile. It makes everything better. If you are having a rough day, if you are having a very normal day but you don't have a smile on your face, just smile. It'll brighten your day. So whenever I am having a rough day, I make a conscious effort of putting a smile on my face and I totally forget about all the worries. So yes, smile. It makes everything better. So that's it, you guys. These were my 31 lessons in 31 years. If you like them, or if you do not agree with some of them, do not forget to write in the comments down below. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon if you liked it, and I'll see you again in my next video.